It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10. Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
On play action, here's Hurts. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, it's Hurts. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. First down and one shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year. He'll get this out wide. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Again, Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, here's Milton. And open downfield, it's Johnson. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Giants. 17 touchdowns now on the year. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Hurts. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The man who spent his first 6 seasons as a Giant, Saquon Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's into the hands of Tyquan Thornton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He is in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Eagles draw closer here. It's 21-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Set.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. A big-time play out of the G-men. Pickup of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Go. Set, go.
Off the bootleg, it's Milton. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Hey, check that, street. Get up.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. And that is incomplete.
It almost seemed to me before the snap, Mike, that the quarterback was expecting man coverage, and then after the snap, the defense fell into zone, and it just completely mixed them up. You can see he's staring down his receiver, and frankly, I think he's lucky that ball wasn't picked. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Alpha. Alpha. 73. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the give, it's Tracy. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. We are through one. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Milton to the air on second down. Downfield, that's Hyatt. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake, Hurts. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6.
63, back. Great. Set. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. On second down, here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Street. Ready.
Working out of the gun is Milton. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up fourth down.
The Giants sending out their punter. The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Slayton is the man in motion. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Take go.
Now Milton. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he will score. Jalin Hyatt, touchdown Giants. That his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
63. On time, set. Going silver, ready? Hey, 73. No time.
On play action, here's Hurts. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On play action, Hurts. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Hurts now. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Silver, set. Crowd left, Yanni. No time.
They'll run the draw with Barkley. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Giants 38, Eagles 23. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, here's Tracy. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out there was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. A dive and a catch. Incredible. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 2nd down, Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
To throw, it's Milton. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Hurts to the air on first down. Now he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. A first down throw for Hurts. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a first down. Hurts again. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up. Set up. Check. Hurt. Ready.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. It was A.J. Epinesa who brought him down. He'll get this out to the left flat. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's caught! And he will score again. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. His big game continues. His third touchdown in this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Crowd, let's get it. No touch that. Hey, easy, 63, back. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Off the play fake, Hurts. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. Down the sideline. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 68 yards. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
At their own 43-yard line.
Tiger Hornet.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
63.
On first down, it's Hurts. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
No touch. Hey, 73. No touch.
To throw on second down is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Hey. No touch.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Crown left, Yanni. Crown left. No touch.
Hurts will try it again. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll run it here with Saquon. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. That is caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Good.
They'll go with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it there. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop them. That will be no gain. on the screen. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Go! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther Street, Panther Street.
They'll run with Tracy, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tracking 60. Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Milton. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Let's go. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off-balance throw. It's complete.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's Milton. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Check out.
From the gun, here's Milton. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Great, set. There. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. What a performance. Reception number 14 for the 1st down.
Great, set. No touch.
Now Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
Hey, let's go.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To the air again. Hurts. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Silver. No touch, sir. Crown left, Yeti. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Going left side down the field, and it's complete.
Hey. No touch.
Play action, here's Hurts. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes...
And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles cut into the lead a little bit. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. He has Hyatt complete. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On the play fake, it's Milton. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
To the air once more is Milton. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
Ball is at the 8 for second and goal. Off the bootleg, it's Milton. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
No touchdown. 73. 73. Crowd, let's get it. Hey, easy. 63. 63. Bang. No touchdown.
Now Hurts. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll get this up close to a first down, working it to the 33-yard line.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll get this out wide. Into space at the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw. to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Hurts again. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Hurts will try it again. A pass caught by Saquon. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Pass pulled in by Tracy.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Play action, now it's Milton. This one taken in by Hyatt. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Milton going to look to throw it again. That'll be complete to Gibson. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Giants.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster.
To the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
No contact. Hey, 73, 70.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hurts working in the pistol. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to him.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
Ready. Here we go.
On first down, here's Milton. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, Giants. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now Gainwell. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Going for it all. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Man in motion is Brown. A second down throw for Hurts. Into space at the 45. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Slayton is the man in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
On second down, here's Milton. He'll let one go down the middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kick is good.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return is Rodgers. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.